All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So this is a quick video to give you some reasons why I think you should actually pick up the Samsung Galaxy S8 here in 2017. Now, this is May 2017. I've shot multiple videos today on why you should pick up some of these latest flagships that I have. And of course, I can't leave this one out. This phone right here definitely is a phone that's unique in its own. It's been very impressive to use. I really like it. Cameras are fantastic. So let me jump in here and talk about this first. So I'm going to point out just a few reasons why I think you probably should get this phone in 2017. Not so much over other phones, but just some reasons why I think it's a great purchase at this point. Now, the first thing you see here when you're faced with this phone, you look at it, is the 5.8-inch Quad HD display with that crazy ratio of 18.5 by 9. This is something that LG has done with their device too, and it's got just that unique form factor with the curves and all that. But the display itself is probably one of the best on the market. Some would even argue and say it is the best on the market, but that's totally subjective. But there is absolutely no doubt that Samsung Super AMOLED displays are phenomenal. This is 1440 by 2960, kind of that different ratio, like I said, and it's a gorgeous display. Hands down, top 3 displays I have ever had, and that's probably mixed among some other Samsung displays too. But this phone display is just great. I mean, it is fantastic. There is absolutely no getting around it. You get such a large display, and if you just saw how I held up the G6 next to it, it's got a 5.8-inch display. Now, but the screen is curved, so it's not a wide display. It's a narrow display, and the 5.8 is diagonal. You got to keep that in mind when you're looking at these displays, thinking that you're getting way more display. Because some phones, you know, it would appear that you're getting more display on those because those are flat. You see? So this is 18 by 9 as well, but it has a flat display. So this display looks wider. It looks like you're getting more on the screen. So top notch for real. First thing about it, the display. Next thing about this phone is the cameras. Now the cameras on this phone are great. The 12 megapixel on the back, I mean, the low light on here, I shot the video for the Ultra and the G6 with the S8, and the low light is just ridiculous. I mean, I don't have any kind of special lighting on right now. My LED that's normally up there is turned off, and I just have the LEDs to the left over there. And look at how well the S7 that I'm recording with does. So I use this phone to record the other videos because I like to showcase smartphone conversations. I'm gonna showcase smartphones and show you what kind of footage you could possibly get when using them. So this particular camera on here, the rear camera in particular, the 12 megapixel, it has the dual pixel technology. Basically, I think that's what they're saying. As an average consumer, I can just tell you it has a fantastic camera. OIS, 1.7 aperture. I mean, it just has all these things, simultaneous 4K video and 9 megapixel recording, image recording. This is a bunch of stuff on here. HDR, it is great. It records in 4K, 60 frames per second. The front camera is also 1.8 aperture, 1.7 aperture, but it's an 8 megapixel. Now the front camera is not the strongest suit of this phone, but it's definitely better than some other front cameras, that's for sure. Some things that people don't talk about this phone. I believe this phone, it says this phone has 32-bit audio. When you plug in a headphone jack, all I care is that when I plug in, it sounds phenomenal. That's it. It sounds great. So you've got beautiful cameras, a beautiful screen. Now this phone actually has something that a lot of people might require nowadays, is fast wireless charging and waterproofing. So it's IP68 certified. And I think a lot of people require those things nowadays. I think they do. The fast wireless charging is a nice touch. I don't use wireless charging at all. It's faster to plug in, even though this does have fast wireless charging. Phones like the G6 does not have fast wireless charging. So, you know, you rely on wireless charging, but it's the slower wireless charging. I've tested it multiple times, unless I'm wrong. Somebody tell me in the comments about the G6 though. But this phone has definitely got fast wireless charging, and it's waterproof. So those are some things that people require. Now, some other touches to this phone where I could recommend it is the iris scanner. I can unlock this phone with several different ways: facial recognition, iris scanner, fingerprint reader, passcode, pass lock. I personally use the iris scanner for every unlock just about now. And the only reason I did that is because of the awkward placement of the fingerprint reader. Hit or miss with the fingerprint reader, like reaching it, that is. When I do use it, it actually works, but I like the iris scanner the best. And I think that's another great feature that you can use when unlocking your phone. And while I'm recommending it to you, I definitely recommend you try out the iris scanner. Some people don't like the iris scanner, but hey, it's a matter of personal preference. I personally unlock this phone every time with the iris scanner because I can do it in the dark and it'll still work because it scanned my iris. So there you go. I mean, who wouldn't want to have their iris scanned in the dark to unlock their phone? That's a huge plus. Come on, guys. Fantastic. This phone has the Snapdragon 835, which is one of the latest processors on the market. Besides Samsung's own Exynos 8895, this one actually has a Snapdragon 835, and it has 4 gigs of RAM with a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. So battery life has actually been pretty decent on here. I've had much trouble with battery on here. I can definitely go a full day with it and pull down at least 5.5 hours of screen on time, or 5 hours or so screen on time for sure. So that's definitely not a problem. Another reason why I would recommend this phone is the size of the phone. You see how small this phone is? I mean, you've got this small, compact powerhouse in your hand. I mean, what more could you want? If you're fortunate enough to get the DeX that goes along with this, this is basically a powerful computer too. Plug in DeX, hook it up to a monitor, boom, you're all set. There's absolutely no reason why you could go wrong with that. So you don't have to carry a laptop anymore. You can just start plugging into TVs at your hotel. Carry your portable mouse, keyboard, DeX, done. Right? One of the best features of this phone, I mean one of the best reasons I would recommend the Samsung line period, is Samsung Pay. That's right. Samsung Pay is one of the best things to use. Now this phone definitely has a bunch of other stuff like heart rate monitors and all this stuff. I'm just kind of pointing out the things, like I said, that I think are important, and this is why reasons I will recommend this device to you. But Samsung Pay has got to be one of the best options on any smartphone. It is very fast. It works everywhere. I mean, it works everywhere you can actually pay for something. The terminals, I love going to the store and people say, we don't accept that, but they do accept it. They just don't know about it. But some reasons why I probably would not recommend this phone. Probably TouchWiz. You know, I've already said that in a bunch of other videos. TouchWiz is, you know, or Samsung Experience, whatever they want to call it, still just TouchWiz to me. It's nothing new about this. They give it a new look. Some people feel like it's a lighter skin, but to me, this is one of the heaviest skins on any smartphone that I actually have in my experience. Now, while the other skins may not be as nice looking as this is, you know, they're definitely a lighter skin and perform a little bit better than TouchWiz. And I actually use Nova Launcher now on this phone, but I took it off to just kind of get back to basics and just use the Samsung Experience or the, you know, TouchWiz or whatever. Overall, folks, though, you know, I kind of wish it had a bigger battery in here, you know, just because this phone is not on sale anywhere really. T-Mobile is the only one doing like a BOGO right now where you can buy one, get one free, but you still got to add a line. It's just a hassle behind that. So, you know, with that being said, since this is such a hot phone right now, nobody's really doing any promos on it where you can get it for a lesser cost. You can try to look on Swap and all these different places, but people are still pretty much asking full cost for this phone. So, you know, keep that in mind. You won't be getting much discounts on this. If you decide to get it, you're going to have to, you can actually order directly through Samsung if you don't want to go to your carrier, if they're sold out, whatever the case may be. Availability for this phone is definitely good right now, so it's totally open. But I would tell you probably, you know, consider this phone over some other phones for all those reasons that I just spoke of in the video. I think it's a great option. It is a little pricey right now still. If you wait it out, or if you have an S7 or an S7 Edge, don't even upgrade to this because you still have a fantastic device. Again, I'm recording with the S7, which rear camera is just phenomenal. Samsung did take away one of my favorite features from this phone, which is the YouTube live streaming, which is still available on Samsung S7 and S7 Edge. I really wish they hadn't have taken that away, but they took it away from this phone, and you know, it's kind of a bummer. This also doesn't have an IR blaster like some people might require. But you know, guys, this is a fantastic purchase. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments on what you think is a reason to go ahead and pick up this phone or a reason not to pick it up. It's your man J Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.